Imagine finding out the person you trusted, confided in, and maybe even fell for, was never real. They drained you emotionally, played you like a puppet, and vanished with a smirk you could feel through the screen. But what if, instead of being their victim, you became their hunter? What if you turned the same bait they used on you, against them? If you've ever wished you could get back at someone who toyed with your heart, smashed your trust, or scammed you out of more than just money, this is your moment. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment about the sweetest revenge you've ever seen. Because this isn't just a story about revenge, it's about taking back power when someone thought they stripped it from you. It started with a message that felt harmless. Just another stranger sliding into the protagonist's DMs, offering warmth at a time when they were feeling the coldest. Let's call her Anna, a 29-year-old graphic designer who had recently moved to a new city for work. Lonely, overwhelmed, and scrolling social media at odd hours, she found herself chatting with a man named Ryan. Ryan was charming, too charming. He remembered the little things. He sent good morning texts that arrived exactly at 7 a.m. every day. He complimented her artwork. He said he loved how ambitious she sounded when she talked about her career dreams. He was the kind of listener you don't find easily in real life. Weeks turned into months. They talked every day, voice notes, late-night calls, even plans to meet up someday. Anna started to believe this might be something real. And then, the shift happened. Ryan began sharing his struggles. A sick family member in another country. A sudden business crisis. Delayed payments at work. Subtle, at first. Just enough to spark her empathy. Then came the ask. Not for much, just a little help until Friday. Just enough to cover urgent medicine. Just enough to get through the week. You can guess what happened next. Anna, kind-hearted and hopeful, sent the first transfer. Then another. Then another. And with each one, Ryan's warmth stayed, until one day, it didn't. His messages slowed. His calls stopped. His profile? Gone. Blocked on every platform. No explanation. Just silence. Imagine the cocktail of emotions boiling in her chest: humiliation, betrayal, rage. But the worst part wasn't the money, it was the realization that none of it was real. The late-night laughs, the shared playlists, the dreams of visiting Italy together, it was all a script. She wasn't his future, she was just his mark. Her self-esteem cratered. Nights became interrogation rooms where she replayed every conversation, asking, "How did I not see it? How stupid was I?" But grief has stages. After denial and despair, came something far more dangerous. Resolve. One rainy Friday night, Anna sat in front of her laptop, staring at the empty chat windows. And something snapped, not in a reckless way, but in a calculating one. She remembered every detail he shared. The fake photos. The accent he sometimes slipped out of. The email handle he used for work. It was enough to start digging. And dig she did. Within days, she pieced together a clearer picture. Ryan wasn't Ryan. He was part of a small but active romance scam ring operating in a neighboring country. His photos? Stolen from a European model's Instagram. His business trips? Fabricated. And the family crisis? A script they all used. Anna could have walked away. Cut her losses. Moved on. But where's the justice in that? Instead, she opened a fresh email. New username. New profile picture. One that looked exactly like the kind of woman Ryan would chase: successful, a little glamorous, a little lonely. And she waited. It didn't take long. These scammers are greedy, predictable, and arrogant. Within a week, Ryan, now under a slightly different alias, slid into her DMs again. This time, Anna played the role perfectly. Interested but not desperate. Busy but flattered. Just enough to keep him chasing. She studied his patterns. The words he used to earn sympathy. The timing of his texts. The recycled stories. And every interaction? Screenshot. Archived. Backed up. Weeks passed. He began to trust her. Open up about his business. Even brag a little. After all, he thought he had another fish on the hook. But Anna was no fish. She was a net. When she had enough evidence, Anna took the next step. She created a simple blog, anonymous, but well-designed. There, she posted his photos, the chat logs, the voice notes, the bank details he had sent for help. She blurred sensitive info but kept enough to warn others. Then she shared it. Quietly at first, on scam awareness forums. Then louder, on social media groups where other women had reported similar heartbreaks. The pattern matched. The details matched. Soon, the comments started pouring in. Oh my God, he tried this with me too. This is the same man who asked me for money for his sister's surgery. Within days, his little scam network started crumbling. His profiles disappeared, not because he blocked her, but because others started reporting him en masse. And the cherry on top? Anna sent him one last message from her fake account. Funny how screenshots can ruin a career. He didn't reply. But she saw the panic. His photos started vanishing. His WhatsApp status went blank. Friends of victims started messaging her, thanking her for saving them from losing money, from heartbreak, from months of emotional manipulation. Anna didn't get her money back. But she got something better, power restored. Reputation reclaimed. And a quiet, cold kind of revenge. Catfishing ruins lives, unless you flip the script. What Anna did wasn't about cruelty, it was about accountability. She didn't scam him back. She didn't hack him. She simply held up a mirror and made him choke on his own reflection. Revenge doesn't always have to be loud or violent. Sometimes, the most devastating revenge is truth, laid bare, undeniable, and public. Anna didn't break the law. She broke the illusion. And for men like Ryan, that illusion is everything. What about you? Have you ever caught a scammer, a liar, or a manipulator red-handed? What did you do about it? Drop your story in the comments, I read every single one. If this tale of poetic justice made you smile, hit that like button, subscribe for more real-life revenge stories, and share this video to warn someone who might be texting a scammer right now. Because remember, sometimes, karma needs a little help pressing send.